The roads are quite nice, but there are very sharp curves on the highway here, like lots of twists and turns, very sneaky road. I have to honk a lot because a lot of blind curves here. And I'm already feeling a little dizzy because of all the twists and turns which just don't seem to stop here.
But no matter how expert you are, curves can get a little too hot to handle.
So you must be wondering that how come I'm lazing around in the back seat and Mr. Sanjay is driving. I was in Bhutan a few months back, and we actually drove the entire breadth of Bhutan, 850 kilometers in less than 48 hours. So I have had a chance to drive on these gentle curves of Bhutan. So I thought I'd give Sanjay a chance and let him explore and enjoy the drive in Bhutan today. It's a beautiful road, beautiful day, and I'm sure he's having a great time enjoying, because I'm really having a great time sleeping in the back.
I'm really enjoying driving on these curves, and as we are going towards Paro, I think road will be like this only. And we have driven on very difficult terrains, very bad road. For us, this is a honeymoon time, driving on these roads.
After a long winding drive, we reached the charming small town of Paro that lies in the center of the valley on the banks of the river Paro or Paju. Just a short distance northwest of the imposing Paro Zong, Bhutan's most impressive and well-known zong. Perhaps the finest example of Bhutanese architecture you will see, and definitely the most tedious one to find.
आगे से लेफ्ट जा रहा है, पूछो इससे रोक के। Paro Zong? Excuse me, we want to go to Paro Zong.
Paro Zong?
Yeah.
Exactly, you will not reach the place.
अच्छा.
But if you can go round above,
Okay.
There's one bridge.
Okay.
You cross the bridge.
you have to walk.
अच्छा, walk.
Walking around 15-20 minutes.
No, we want to go by car.
Car?
इधर कोई समझता ही नहीं है क्या? इधर से जाता है गाड़ी से?
Oh, इधर से तो गाड़ी.
Let's go from this side, and there will be a turning.
Okay.
You'll go from this side.
Okay.
And up. And there you will see a school.
See. Okay. Thank you. School भी है पे.
And don't go directly, there's a rough road.
You can pass around Bonosa.
Yeah, तो.
And when you reach up to the building,
Yes.
so above the building, then you go down.
Go down.
And you can walk around 3 minutes. Then you can go
Take a right
straight.
turn.
So
Okay.
there's a boat signboard.
Okay. Thank you.
After some twists and turns, we were welcomed by a fluttering flag flaunting its prominence. We stepped inside, and it was like deja vu. I felt I had been here before, in some other space and time. Perhaps. And then it struck me, Bernardo Bertolucci's Little Buddha. Some of the shots of this movie were filmed here.
We're inside Rimpung Zong. It's a very old fortress built in the 16th century in Paro. This fortress has been protecting Paro from a lot of attempts of invasion by the Tibetan people. As the name suggests, Rimpung. Rimpung means heaps of jewels. Basically, this fortress was also used to protect and treasure all the jewels of the Bhutanese kingdom.
The Zong has survived the 1897 earthquake but got severely damaged by fire in 1907. It was formerly the meeting hall for the National Assembly, and now, like most Zongs, it houses both the district government offices including the local court and a monastic body. After a great deal of calm and peace, what came next was the adrenaline rush. A monastery miraculously perched on the side of a cliff 900 meters above the floor of Paro Valley. It's Bhutan's most famous one, the Tiger's Nest.
इधर कोई साइन बोर्ड नहीं है, कोई मार्किंग नहीं है. इनसे फिर से पूछते हैं एक बार. सर फोटो दिखा के पूछते हैं. इनसे पूछते हैं ना एक बार. जी ताक्संग वही जो ऊपर जाके आता है वही है ना ताक्संग. यस दिस ओके.
इधर से किधर? एक नीचे. अच्छा नीचे ब्रिज है. हाँ नीचे. अच्छा ठीक. थैंक यू.
ओके थैंक यू.
We thanked the man, only to curse our fate minutes later. Because the only way up to the Tiger's Nest is a long 1.5 hour trek. Now if that makes your knees go weak, don't worry. There are horses you can ride, and if you happen to be a tantric magician, well then you can even fly there on the back of your own magic tiger. This is a place where Buddha lives in every soul and in every rock. Indeed, an experience that takes your breath away.
I'm loving it.
There's a famous Buddhist saying, if you're facing in the right direction, all you have to do is keep on walking.
और यार कितना रह गया?
20 minutes back I asked someone how far up and they said 20 minutes. So just now I asked someone again how far up and they again said 20 minutes. So the lesson is, don't ask anyone how far, just keep going. How far up?
Only 1 hour 15 minutes.
1 hour 15 minutes.
But why this guy is so unhappy in this Happyland?
Though our bodies were exhausted, the thirst for knowledge still remained intact.
What is the significance of these wheels?
Actually, these are known as hand-driven prayer wheel. Inside those wheels, it's across the main beam, or across that central thing beam.
Yeah.
There will be volumes of mantras inscribed on a paper and then scrolled inside. If we were to chant by ourselves at once, we won't be able to chant that many.
Okay.
When we use technology here, we could chant.
So the more times it spins, the more times you're chanting.
Yes.
So you're chanting at a very high speed.
Yes.
Okay.
And then mainly to liberate those sentient beings, those who are still suffering in samsara. So it has to be always rotated or turned in a clockwise direction.
We decided to put our karma to test. We turned the small wheels. We then turned the big one as well. And our prayers were answered.
Now we have reached Taksang cafeteria, and it's few kilometers before Taksang monastery, which is just behind me. We just had our lunch, the authentic Bhutanese meals, which includes noodles, chilies, red rice, and cheese and potato.
The monastery was basically first built in 1692, and legend has it that Guru Padmasambhav, he flew from Tibet on a tigress and he landed on this monastery. He actually meditated in this monastery for 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days and 3 hours.
After cherishing the legend, we decided to head towards the ultimate bliss. No, not the monastery, but our car.
Too tired today. 3 hours trekking up and down. Not used to it. My feet are conditioned only to move the clutch, brake and the accelerator. My feet are not conditioned to walk. So I think I need a nice hot bath in the evening today. Feeling quite tired today, very exhausted.
I'm doing the laborer's job. After so much of trekking, I'm driving as usual.
As usual.
Because Prince is saying that he'll take rest and I'll drive.
From Paro, our next destination was the capital of this mystical country, Thimphu.